Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So as you can see, there's a cosmic advancement going on, and I have been waiting for this. And you guys probably have an idea of why I've been waiting for this if you've seen one of my previous crystal openings, one of the featured champion crystal openings. So we are going to go over here to my champions. We're going to filter Cosmic, 4-star, scroll on down, and there she is. Isn't she lovely? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to rank her up as high as we can go, and I believe I have all the resources to take her straight to 5. But I will pause at rank 4 and we'll take a look at her stats and her info and everything like that so that you guys can compare her at 4 and 5. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, so while she's being ranked up, I wanted to give you guys a pro tip. Now you'll notice in the beginning of the video there was a Cosmic Advancement event going on, as well as the hero use going on. Now I try not to level up any champions unless there's an advancement going on that I can take advantage of. Now if you look at the times, the hero use event was going to end a good while before the Cosmic Advancement. I believe it was about an hour. So what you want to do is hold off on ranking up, leveling up your Cosmic Champion, and wait to see what the next event is going to be, because it could be a level up event. And if it's a level up event, then you get to double dip. So that's what I normally would do. Now in this case I couldn't do that because I had a work assignment and I needed to get up early in the morning and I needed to go to bed. So I would be asleep long before the hero use was going to end and I'd be able to see what the next event was going to be. So what I did was I went ahead and ranked up, leveled up, put those 6 stones into her, made that video, hit all the milestones for the Cosmic Advancement. Then later on I went ahead and made the second part of the video, ranked her to 5, and then I also ended up ranking up my 5-star Phoenix so that I could get the 4th milestone of the level up event, because yes, a level up event did end up coming next. So I was able to get the units for that 4th milestone, which is what I go for there. So just a little pro tip and kind of how I think to try to be a little bit more efficient with my resources, my rank ups, and hitting these milestones and getting the best rewards that I can. Okay, so she is now rank 4, and we need 1 T4 basic catalyst, which we can easily buy in the glory store, so that's not a problem. So we will be able to rank her straight to 5. But first, let's go ahead and awaken her. I've been waiting with this gem for her for a while, and she is now awakened. Alright, so let's take a look at her. Alright, you guys can see her health, her attack off to the left there. Let's take a closer look here. You guys can see all the details, her crit rating, crit damage rating, armor rating, block proficiency. Switch over to percentages so you guys can have that as well. Alright, and let's take a look at her signature ability. You guys can read that and we'll do a comparison in a minute here. You guys can see all of that. And I also have some sig stones that I was waiting to use, and item use is actually on right now, so let's go ahead and put some sig stones into her. As you guys can see, I have 46. Yes, I've been waiting to do this for a while. I had no other cosmic champions that I really wanted to use these on. Hyperion is already 99. Angela, not awakened, and doesn't really need to be awakened. And the other one, what do I have? I have Thor. Thor, he has a decent sig level, but I'm not interested in putting any more into him, so she gets them all. And there we go. So now let's take another look at her, and we can compare those percentages there. Look all the way through, and you guys can see a little bit how she scaled. Alright, so now the only thing left is to rank her to 5. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit that store and get that last T4 basic that we need. As you can see, I haven't purchased any of them this round, and let me grab a couple more here. I think I'll just check and see. Okay, yeah, I have 6. We'll keep it there. Alright. Let us get back to ranking her up to 5. There she is. And welcome, Medusa, to my rank 5 team. Alright, let's max her out. Alright, and there we have it. Medusa is maxed out. So now let's take a look at her. Here you are. And you guys can see how she scaled. Her health is now 15,558. Her attack is 2,110. Now I am running suicide, so just bear that in mind. You can see her crit rating, her critical damage rating, armor rating, block proficiency. Switch over to percentages. So you got some pretty decent stats. Love that crit damage though. Alright. So now we're going to take her into Realm of Legends and we're going to play with Winter Soldier. Alright, so before we get started, I wanted you guys to see the team that I went in with. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the synergies that Medusa has. As you can see, all of her synergies are activated with this team. So her first synergy is with Black Bolt. That allows her living strands to generate up to 6 fury buffs. Her synergy with Karnak allows her heavy attacks to inflict up to 4 permanent armor breaks. Her synergy with Wolverine, and she shares it also with Iron Man, all champions gain 155 critical rating. And her synergy with Quake, all champions gain 115 critical damage rating. So that's the team. Let's see how it performs. Alright, so I tried 2 different approaches, just slightly different. On the left hand side, I spammed her L1 and her L2 predominantly. So I would try to build almost up to her L2, then I would fire off her L1. That would get me that armor shatter on him, and then I would try to build up to her L2 as fast as possible, and then I would fire off her L2 while the armor shatter was still going on, and you can see how much damage that did. Now on the right hand side, I tried to use her L3 a little bit more frequently. From what I could tell, there wasn't a whole lot of difference. You'll see at the end They both use the same number of hits to take down Winter Soldier. Now, I did read on Reddit, someone was saying that her L3 was key to getting the most damage, but I don't have that rotation in my mind. I may try it later. But one of the things that I like about Medusa is that she is so easy to play. Now, I know Hyperion is top dog as far as the cosmics are concerned, but I have to admit, I have a lot more fun playing with Medusa. She is very easy to use. Her moves just flow one into the other. I mean, it's just awesome. Now, I am running Suicide, so that's something to bear in mind here as you look at her damage. Now, on the left, spamming her L1 and her L2, you can see what that does to my health. That recoil damage is vicious. I do not take any direct hits, so it's all block damage and recoil damage that you will see her taking. I don't think that she is the best with suicides. You know, somebody may be able to convince me otherwise, but to get the maximum amount of damage, it seems like you need to spam her L1 and her L2. Now, if using her L3 more often is viable, which it does seem like it is, then that might be a way around it. So you can see what her health looks like on the right hand side. Because I used her L3 more, I ended up with more health, and it didn't seem like it slowed her down a whole lot. So that might be an option for you, firing off her L3, then building up to her L2, firing that off. Alright, so enjoy the rest of the video, and hopefully you guys can see why I really like Medusa, and why you should as well. Alright, that's going to do it, guys. If you liked the video, please consider smashing that like button. It really helps me out. If you have not subscribed already, please consider giving me a subscription. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video. Do you have Medusa? Do you want Medusa? What do you think about Medusa? And you guys have a blessed day. Oh, and by the way, did you notice how they robbed me? Both times I did not get any health potions. Just wanted to throw that in there. Anyway, until the next video, guys.